Yo, what is going on? This is Unbounded. Welcome to the show again. I'm your host as always. And along with me, I got my boys Isaac and Breon. What's going on, chumps?
What's up?
The Seahawks has a team that breeds thugs.
Yes, thug culture in Seattle. You hate to see that.
Okay, Gregory.
Especially with the fatherhood that is Russell Wilson. I mean,
Russell Wilson has never had any legal issues, but try again.
No, I say fatherhood. He's supposed to be the father of the team. I mean, he dresses like one.
He's already taking care of kids. It's not his own. What more do you expect of him?
He's the leader of the team. He's supposed to be the quarterback. I expect him to lead players that don't, commit attempted murder and end up in jail for 8 years.
That wasn't his responsibility. We're gonna put that one on Tom Brady.
No,
so that's Tom Brady's fault.
Well, what about Josh Gordon? See, got him.
Maybe he was smoking with Russell. I don't know.
Thug culture, thug.
I really think Russell smoked. Russell Wilson calls marijuana the devil's lettuce.
That's true.
He doesn't.
That's true.
Oh, Tom, you're probably right. I can see his grandfather saying, "Now, Russell, I never want you smoking that devil's lettuce."
That's where he got it from.
He still calls it reefer.
Yes.
What I'm not going to sit here and do is.
Oh, he doesn't even call it that. Russell Wilson calls drugs that you been on that stuff. He doesn't even call it the specific drug names. He just says that stuff.
We're not going to sit here and disrespect a second generation football player, so let's not.
Yeah, man.
All I'm gonna say, thug culture.
Second generation NFL player. We're not.
Russell Wilson still calls it drink. He doesn't call it by its actual name. He just calls every alcohol he sees as drink.
But no, man, we had a lot going on. We're not really gonna I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it now. Graze through it, and we're gonna leave it alone. Chad Willer's a horrible person. Throw him in jail. Get energy y'all gave Michael Vick. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, simple, short, right to the point. Simple as that.
All right, let's talk head coaches.
Yeah, who are these people getting hired? Because I have never heard of them.
Only one I've really known, well, two really, the Jets with Robert Saleh, and then the Jaguars with
Urban Meyer,
which I'm a little concerned about that, especially with his age and health.
Well, I mean,
so this might be one of those ones where Shad Khan is kind of making questionable calls again when it comes to his football team.
Well, I mean, I see it, but at the same time, you gotta create some. Your words are getting it done. The last guy wasn't getting it done, so you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, is this a thing where he's trying to create a culture? Because let's be honest here, the culture, the history of the Jacksonville Jaguars since the beginning has been very weird.
It has been.
It has been like they'll get to the AFC Championship. They've been to the AFC Championship game twice,
and then they got screwed by the Patriots. Yes, they did. They got screwed by the Patriots that one year.
Yeah,
everybody knows it.
Yeah,
except Patriots fans.
Who did they lose to in that first game?
I have no idea.
Oh, hold on, look.
I do know for a fact it should have been whatever Super Bowl that was. What was it? What was the Super Bowl the Jaguars almost went to?
God, you mean a couple of years ago when they got to the AFC Championship game?
Yeah.
Choked up against the Patriots?
They didn't choke. They got screwed.
They got choked.
Was that Philly?
Yes, it was. It was. Because I remember I've never rooted so hard for the Eagles in my life. I probably will never again.
I was actually going for the Patriots because we don't do that.
I mean,
we don't.
Isaac's hatred for the Patriots goes beyond the Eagles, and I'm pretty sure if they were going against the artist formerly known as the Redskins, you probably go.
I would know because I like their defense. I like Chase Young. I do.
No, I was talking about that year when they went against the Patriots.
Yeah, I probably would have. Yeah.
So, is there any team that you hate more than the Patriots?
I mean, I can't even say the football team anymore because it's a different team now.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. I mean, I guess I'd say the Packers, but the Packers did me a solid. And
what's wrong with the Packers?
Those 2 Super Bowl victories, the one they screwed us out of in 2014.
Yeah,
but I like Aaron Rodgers though. I like watching their offense play, except when it's against us.
Rodgers is an asshole, but I like him.
Yeah, you know.
And by the way,
I like Aaron Rodgers, except when he plays against us. But yeah, I don't think I hate a team worse than the Patriots. I don't.
I honestly do, and it's the Philadelphia Eagles, and I guess technically still the football team. And
so by the way, I'll let y'all know that first time they did go to the AFC Championship, talking about the Jaguars, it was the 1999 season. The same season that Dan Marino had his last game, which forever lives in infamy, when the Jaguars demolished them 62-7.
62-7. What is this, college? Yo, put them NCAA numbers.
Yo, you playing on rookies, tearing them up.
62.
And then they get blown out 33-14 by the Titans. That was the year that the Titans and Rams.
Wasn't that the greatest show on turf year?
Yep.
That's the heartbreaker where that man was legit like a yard machine.
First Super Bowl.
This man tried to crawl like Anakin Skywalker to the goal line with a football.
This was the first Super Bowl I ever watched. I didn't even watch football like that, but I just caught myself watching the game, and then I saw that last play. I was like, "Oh snap, he got it!" Nope.
I think I remember that, and I also remember watching the Rams Patriots Super Bowl.
I remember watching that one too because I remember Aeneas Williams. So
I just remember Ty Law.
His name is Aeneas. So
I just remember Ty Law, like running the touchdown back. Also became skeptical of the Patriots, where after the Patriots won that game against the Eagles with Donovan McNabb's team, I remember my brother telling me that the Patriots are cheaters, and then I started thinking about it. I said, it does make sense.
That was 39.
Yeah.
But let's be real here. From the stories that we've heard about Donovan McNabb during that time period and how he was evidently hungover, I don't see them winning that game with the way that they were playing at all. Then think of the fact that T.O. played on a broken leg.
A broken freaking leg.
A broken freaking leg. Shout out to Kurt Angle. But
speaking of Kurt Angle, he's starting a podcast.
Is he? I'm in there.
I'll be looking into that. But all of that, I didn't see them winning, even though, we knew about the whole Spygate during that time period.
I kind of wanted Michael Vick to go in there with the Eagles, because I remember the Eagles trounced somebody 47-17.
We don't say.
Was that the former Redskins?
No, I think it was either them or the Rams. They beat up somebody in the divisional round.
It was the Skins, because I remember I had dropped my friend off, and I walked to his house for a second to go talk to everybody, and the game was on. They were getting.
They would mess somebody. Like I said, they messed them up 47-17. Yeah, it was 47-17 in the playoffs.
Play was he threw a bomb to Deshaun Jackson. He was gone. That was Washington. Because they were just going off all game that one.
You talking about the Falcons, right?
No, that was when he was with the Eagles. You talking about when he was on the Falcons?
I'm talking about Michael Vick. I said Michael Vick had when the Eagles played the Falcons in the NFC Championship.
Oh.
Where were you? What are you? Keep up here, bro.
I was talking about I heard Michael Vick and I heard Eagles. So I thought you were talking about when he was the Eagle.
No, I was talking about Michael Vick in the playoffs. He was in the playoffs. He almost made it to the Super Bowl, but he was playing against the Eagles. Donovan McNabb and the Eagles. The week before, he played some team. Him and the Falcons played some team, and they beat him 47-17. I think it was the Rams. Pretty sure it was the Rams, actually.
It probably was the Rams, because I remember the Rams beat the Seahawks in the wild card.
Wale said on Twitter.
I'm looking at the bracket now. Hold on.
Wale said on Twitter, Repo Man wins tonight and tagged Simon Miller.
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
They destroyed the Rams 47-17. The Eagles beat the Vikings 14-27.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So back to the coaching situation. We know about Robert Saleh and can't think his name right now. I don't know why, but yeah. But the Eagles made a move for a head coach, and I still don't know who this guy is. So I'm pulling up all the new NFL head coaches while I'm talking.
I'm sorry. I was apparently CM Punk is going to be on a show called Heels. Show? He's going to be on a show called Heels on Stars. It's about they're diving into the world of independent wrestling.
Okay. That sounds like what they were doing with the wrestlers on Vice.
Oh, by the way, there's a Pro Bowl Madden edition going on right now, and Marshawn Lynch is there.
Beast Mode. What's that? Is it on? Is this on?
Oh, Pro Bowls.
I'm looking at it on Twitter. So it's 7-6 right. It's 7-6 right now.
All right, so I'm trying to find out all the head coaches. I know about the Texans. They hired David Culley, which was hilarious because of this one thing.
I don't even know who that is.
All right, so think back. I forget what year it was. Kansas City Chiefs. It was a year where they had 0.
Man, Breon, if you don't get that mess out of my timeline.
Hey, invest in the baby coin.
I'm not doing that. That's a waste of money.
Look at that PT Cruiser.
So I forget what year it was, but none of the receivers caught touchdown passes. I want to say they had Dwayne Bowe and Jeremy Maclin that year.
Maclin.
That was the receiving coach for the Chiefs that season, where they did not get a single touchdown from the wide receivers. So I guess basically the logic behind them making this move is they wanted to get a head coach in there to try their hardest to keep Deshaun Watson happy. Because we all know Deshaun Watson is pretty much set in his mind where he wants out.
Rightfully so. I mean, they stripped the team down. They're like, well, we still want you as our quarterback.
He was willing to stay. The issue was he was willing to stay and ride it out. But what had happened was they pretty much told him that he was going to be kept in the loop on who they were going to hire as the new general manager. I think they were talking to Jim Caldwell and whatnot, and then they just went ahead and said, you know what, screw what we said, we're not going to consult with Lamar and just hire our GM. And they hired some guy that was another Bill Belichick disciple. How has this worked in the NFL, hiring somebody that's been under Bill Belichick? Can somebody name me a head coach or an executive that has been successful after being under Bill Belichick?
I see Keyshawn Johnson, Marshawn Lynch.
Because I can tell you
I think Kyler Murray is there.
I can tell you now.
Oh, and Snoop. Snoop is also at the Madden NFL thing. I see Snoop, Marshawn, Keyshawn Johnson. Trying to expand this thing.
Ew.
Why is my sister's TV so goddamn loud?
I don't know. But
I don't know either.
It's something that has not worked. I mean, we just saw another Bill Belichick disciple get fired this last season.
It's the Belichick curse, dog. You only work well under him unless you're Tom Brady, of course.
Clearly.
I mean, this players do well because you see the Titans have a great head coach. But outside of that, people who work under Belichick as a coach or anything within that office aren't really successful. Josh McDaniels was a failed attempt at a head coach. But we'll see how Joe Judge does in the next few seasons. But they went 6-10 and were mad they didn't make the playoffs. Dummy, you lost 10 games. Win more.
A dummy. Yeah.
Why Tiffany Haddish and Common making out on? I'm done. But look, I'm trying to find out the other head coaches.
One of them was like Nick Sirianni. Oh, Dan Campbell got hired.
But not
all I know is we have 3. We now officially have 3 black head coaches in the NFL.
Who's the third?
The guy for the Texans.
What's his name?
David Culley.
Oh.
I found it. All right, here we go. So the Chargers hired Brandon Staley.
Shouldn't have fired Anthony Lynn, but whatever.
No, Anthony Lynn needed to be fired. His time management was absolutely horrible.
A real shame. Just gonna throw the brother down. Like, that's all right. That's all right.
No, I'm sorry. His clock management was horrible.
That's something you can fix.
They were trying too hard to be the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, I'm wrong.
Whatever.
You can't.
Bury your man.
All right, so the Eagles, Breon loves this pick. Nick Sirianni. Breon is just loving that.
Who is that guy?
We don't. That's why I hope will keep Philadelphia relevant for the next 5 to 10 years.
I'm going to look it up though. I swear this is another Bill Belichick disciple. An American football head coach for the Philadelphia, he previously served as the offensive coordinator for the Colts. Also served as an assistant coach for the Chargers and Chiefs. So he looks like he's worked under Andy Reid. He's worked. So he was the OC for the Colts for the last 3 seasons.
Okay, here's the teams. By the way, it's Jamal Adams, Kyler Murray, Marshawn Lynch, and Bubba Wallace. That's the NFC, and Deshaun Watson, Derrick Henry, Keyshawn Johnson, and Snoop Dogg repping the AFC. And the host is Clarissa Thompson and Michael Strahan, and it's live on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Moving on, we have Arthur Smith as the head coach for the Falcons.
Oh, and the NFC is up 19-6.
Ooh.
Oh, the Pro Bowl is on?
Yeah.
Well, it's on NFL Network. It's also on the NFL. It's on the NFL YouTube page. It's on NFL's Twitter, NFL's YouTube, NFL Network, NFL's Facebook, and I'm watching it on the YouTube.
You can go on the YouTube, sir.
Okay.
You want me to help you cross the street, sir? You want me to help you find your glasses?
Isaac's channeling his inner Iron Sheik.
Isaac is channeling his inner Russell Wilson. Well, I got on that damn YouTube to watch that damn Pro Bowls.
The Lions hired Dan Campbell. And then the Texans hired David Culley. We already know Robert Saleh and Urban Meyer.
They just got a safety, I think.
No, it looked like a fumble. Well, I don't know.
It was a fumble, but homie ran it out. Give me it.
All right.
Did that work?
Speaking of big news is coming out.
Oh no, they keep the ball. All right, very well.
Yesterday, a big trade happened.
Oh, Matt Stafford
and Jared Goff have.
Jared Goff.
I don't care if he's no longer a Ram. He's still Jared Goff to me.
By the way, what time does the Rumble start?
7.
All right.
So Jared Goff is officially a Detroit Lion. Keep him in your prayers. I don't see how you could go from a bad situation to a worse situation, but here we are.
You hire Gardner Minshew, maybe. Oh, Nathan Peterman.
That's the boy right there.
Peter Goat.
Peter Goat.
Nathan Peter Goats. Speaking of football, I got some other things I wanted to bring up to y'all. I shared it to y'all, but I don't think anybody reacted to them. But I kind of want to read these two pictures I shared to y'all earlier in the week to see how y'all feel. So I'm gonna start off with the running backs. So this is what they
said. The NFC is beating up the AFC.
Not surprised. NFC's better.
NFC is better.
So these are the best 25. These are the best running backs from the past 25 drafts. So each draft you have the best running back. So
also Keyshawn Johnson's on the sticks and Bubba Wallace is on the sticks, and so I think that must mean something.
Yeah. So 1996 you have Eddie George.
Yeah, he was good. He played for us. No? Yes, he did. No, he did. Yes, he did.
That was at the end of his prime, right?
Well, still played. Doesn't matter. He didn't play for y'all. Trash ass.
Hey.
Cool culture in Seattle didn't want to be a part of it.
He didn't want to be part of the gang culture that's good they have going on there.
The fucking mafia. It's not the good kind of mafia like the Bills mafia, but these are like the cement shoes.
The hoodlum. He's what the Russell Wilson calls the hoodlums.
They're vagabonds.
Oh, shut up.
Ruffians. You gotta roll that tongue. I think.
The scalawags over there.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so 1997 was Tiki Barber. Shout out to the VA.
Shout out to Roanoke. Yes, sir.
He's from Roanoke?
I believe so. If not, they went to like Cave Spring, Monday and Peaky. The high school around there. I'm gonna look it up.
If he's from Roanoke, I'm not claiming him.
Shut up, fool.
He and Rondé.
Because we had a
no, he's from Blacksburg.
I think they went to Cave Spring though.
He's from Blackbird.
Oh, okay.
Blacksburg,
you know what I meant.
Blackbird. Cave Spring High School, fool.
Well, Wikipedia says he's from Blacksburg.
Rapping VA. They're no niggas. DGAF.
All right. So 1998 is Fred Taylor. 1999, Edgerrin James.
Yeah, he was good.
2000, John Alexander.
Okay, so nobody cares.
2001, LT.
Okay.
2002, drafted by the Denver Broncos. I didn't realize this, but Clinton Portis.
Oh yeah, he was on the. Yeah, that's where he got. Yeah, I remember that.
2003, drafted by the Buffalo Bills, Willis McGahee.
Okay.
2004, I agree. 04 and 05, even though both of these guys gave me headaches. For 04 from the Rams, Steven Jackson.
I mean, was running over people.
Oh gosh, he gave me headaches. This guy too. 05 from the 49ers, Frank Gore.
He's still in the league.
Come on, man, that's crazy. This man is still playing. He's probably not going to retire. 06, and it's like because 06 from the Jags, MJD is gone, retired, not dead, retired. 2007, we should all know who 2007 is from the Vikings.
Hey, I was gonna say,
AP.
Yeah, right.
All right, so this is where I wonder what people will think about this one here, because I think 08 was also the year that Chris Johnson was drafted in 08 too. But they got
CJ 3K.
Yeah, they have down here Jamal Charles.
I mean, he wasn't bad.
So I guess because a lot of people are going to always go back to that CJ 2K thing where he had that one amazing year. He had a few good ones after that, but nothing too spectacular following. But 09, you got Shady McCoy.
Excellent player, not gonna lie, when he's healthy.
Yeah, great. 2010, CJ Spiller.
Yes, I remember watching him in college. He was good.
He had a few really good years too.
Where is he from? What college?
Well, I want to say Clemson.
Yes, it was Clemson. I remember that.
2011, Mark Ingram II.
Yeah. Major
Who else was
underproduction.
drafted in 2011?
Wait, what?
What other running backs were drafted in 2011?
Can't think of any.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking now. Running backs. I don't want to see Cam Newton. I don't care about Cam Newton right now. You know, he is like a sort of a running back.
Basically.
Right. Now the internet's not that did. Great. All right, whatever. 2012, Alfred Morris.
I remember that.
Now that, yeah. I remember he was tearing up for the Skins for a little bit.
He was.
And he still was up. He still was up this year.
Anybody can do that.
Shut up. I can't think of too many other running backs out of that class either. I'm surprised a name that I didn't call Matt Forte.
I remember Matt Forte.
I remember it too, but
He's with the Bears, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Matt Forte.
I want to say he finished off with the Texans.
yes. Oh, Arian Foster.
Another beast. And I'm trying to see what year was he drafted. He was drafted in 08. So he would be another guy that I could kind of argue over Jamal Charles. But 2013, Le'Veon Bell, I don't think there's an argument there.
Nope.
2014, Devontae Foreman.
Foreman.
No, Foreman, definitely not Foreman. Devontae Freeman, he was really a big part, and I know a lot of people are going to say Matt Ryan, but he was a really big part of that team getting to the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, he helped me come in second place in my first year in fantasy, so he's worth something.
2015, definitely Todd Gurley.
Yeah. Out of Georgia.
Yep. 2016, the King. There's no discussion there.
The King, LeBron.
Derrick Henry, but okay.
I was gonna say King Aslan from Narnia. So
Okay, please continue.
2017, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
okay. Christian McCaffrey.
Stone Cold Steve.
So stupid.
That's how white man runs football.
Okay.
That movie was on earlier today too.
Oh, it's always on, bro. 2018, Nick Chubb. Yeah.
Georgia.
And I know a lot of people were kind of upset about this one because it was like, what about Saquon? But Saquon has been hurt. So I agree with Nick Chubb here. He's been more productive.
Hang on. 2016, Ezekiel Elliott was not on there. Is he not an option?
That was another controversial one because of Zeke, but I really feel like Derrick Henry kind of eclipsed him within his last two seasons.
I mean, fine.
Whereas Zeke is kind of
no. I mean, you're right.
Where Zeke is kind of fell off, Derrick Henry's kind of inclined.
Oh, you're 100% right.
Now, I will be interested to see how Zeke plays next year because it seemed like Zeke was kind of getting his feet back on towards the end of this last season. So if I
think he just missed. I honestly think it was just him missing Dak. To be honest,
might be right. So we'll see. We'll see what happens next year. But 2019, Josh Jacobs. I don't have any debates there. Oh snap! What about what year was the Vikings? What year?
Dalvin Cook.
What year was Dalvin Cook? Was he 2017? Because I remember
I feel like there, yeah. Whatever year after Jameis Winston.
That doesn't help me at all. Dalvin Cook was drafted in 2017, so I still would put him over Chris McCaffrey. And then 2020, they have James Robinson.
From the Bears?
No, from the Jags.
Well, he did do me wonders in fantasy. So
now, here's my thing: do you put him over John? What is his name?
Rick Henry
From the Toad.
Smith. John.
I've been thinking his name all day, and I can't think of his name now.
From the Colts.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah.
I really want Jonathan Taylor over James.
Well, they're about even, to be honest with you.
Huh?
They're about even to me.
That's something that that's really a too early to call type situation because let's be honest, it's been 1 year. So that's definitely gonna be one to look at. I'm really thinking it's gonna be between James Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, and who else was AJ
Styles?
Yeah, not Styles.
No, Mike Truck.
AJ Dillon from the Packers. Because I don't see Aaron Jones staying in Green Bay.
I thought they were about to say JJ Dillon. I said, isn't he one of the four horsemen? And isn't he like 80 years old?
That's what I always think of when I think of his name. I was like, wait, what? I can't say JJ. But yeah, I think AJ Dillon definitely would be getting more snaps because I don't see them keeping all three of those running backs. Maybe Aaron Jones is out because I want to say he's a free agent this year.
Aaron Jones?
Yeah.
In Green Bay.
I think he's
Is
out.
there actually a Green Bay? Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point.
What's the city named after? I'm just, you know what? I'm going to the Google.
The Google.
I'm adjusting my bifocals right now.
Yeah. I actually wondered this too. Is there a literal Green
Are you
Bay
looking at let's go ahead and start looking at the best quarterbacks from the past 25 drafts. So 1996, Tony Banks.
Okay, so it's an actual Bay, but is Green Bay actually green? This is a fair question.
Tony Banks, like as in Cowboys quarterback, Tony Banks, the one that sucked for us.
Well, evidently there has not. Who was drafted as quarterback in 1996? Because this one has been bothering me. Because I was like, okay, I already knew that 2013 is going to be street trash. We know how horrible the draft class was for 2013. There's no
question. It was the 2013 draft.
We'll get there. You'll see why it's so horrible. Now, what is this? 1996.
Yeah.
QB draft class.
Oh, side note. There's actually green algae in Green Bay, and apparently it's actually quite odorous. And it was originally called a French, I forget what the French word is, but it translates to Bay of the Stinkers because of the algae. Huh. So apparently it is green to an extent because of the algae. All right. Named after an actual Green Bay? Check. Knowledge, priceless.
For everything else, there's some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
I'm looking at the draft.
You're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. That's why I'm here.
Draft.
We do.
And to my surprise, there is not a single quarterback that was drafted in the first round.
In 1996?
In 96. Oh, Terry Glenn was the first rounder.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, I remember Terry Glenn.
I do too.
No, you know what I'm mad about? Eddie George was drafted 14th, and that was a trade from the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow, y'all are gangs. Y'all are thugs and stupid.
So who was the first quarterback drafted? You know what? Tony Banks was the first quarterback drafted.
Dang, y'all pass up on Eddie George. Y'all create thug culture, and y'all are stupid.
Thug culture. Hate to see that.
Bobby Hoying.
What?
Who?
That was like the second quarterback I've seen. Jeff Lewis.
What? Danny
Cannell. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense why Tony Bates is the best quarterback out of this draft now.
Who are the other people in the first round?
Mike Carley. Looking
Did
back
this
at the first
draft
round,
even happen?
all right, so here's the big names from this draft that were first round. Keyshawn Johnson, Simeon Rice,
Okay.
Jonathan Ogden,
Okay.
Lawrence Phillips,
Okay.
Willie Anderson,
Okay.
Walt Harris, Eddie George, Marvin Harrison,
Okay.
Eric Modes, Ray Lewis.
Oh wow.
A murderer.
This was a great draft for the Ravens.
Alleged murderer. Actually, not even alleged. He didn't do it. He said he didn't do it.
Pretty sure he did it.
Mike Allstott was drafted in this one. Lawyer Malloy.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Do you mean to tell me two niggas in the 70s got together, had a child, and said, you know what? Look right at this baby boy laying in the incubator. He said, you know what? Let's name this little nigga Lawyer. And the wife said, what? Okay. And then went to the courthouse and put Lawyer.
What's wrong with you?
Lawyer. And not no fancy spelling, not no French shit. Lawyer. Lawyer. This man's name is Lawyer. It's not a nickname. That's on his birth certificate.
Is that really his? Hold on, let me see.
Look it up. That's government.
No, his Lawyer Marzel Malloy.
Hey, what are we doing?
Oh, he's
What the fuck are we doing?
Well, it's either that or you start naming them Hotep shit like the St. Brown family did.
Aquaminius.
Aquaninius. They watched Gods of Egypt.
Oh, I think,
what?
but at least I could say Amon Ra is going to draft it.
Amon Ra. I have seen it all.
All right, moving back to the quarterbacks, we have 1997 Jake Plummer.
I remember Jake Plummer.
Jake Plummer. Okay.
1998 is no question that is Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
1999 Donovan McNabb.
Okay.
I'm just gonna skip over 2000 just to not make Isaac mad. That should. If you listen to this show enough, you should know who that is now. But just for the people that don't know who that is Tom Brady.
The damn 7th rounder.
6.
Who gives it? Who cares? Who cares? How about that? All right, who cares? Who cares?
What other quarterback? Who else was drafted in 2000 for quarterbacks that Tom Brady was just? Well, it's Tom Brady, but still, what other quarterbacks were drafted?
No, it should be no. Well, it's Tom Brady. They didn't know that until after the fact. So clearly, somebody must have been better.
It happens, dog. Look at Tony Romo. Tony Romo was undrafted.
Dak Prescott.
4th round. Russell Wilson, 3rd round.
Who fucking cares? Oh my
Shut
God.
up. You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater. Just shut the fuck up.
I'm not a hater either. I just really don't want him to watch him win a 7th Super Bowl after cheating his way to like 3 of them.
Chad Pennington.
Okay.
He was a 1st rounder. Wow. Giovanni Carmazzi. Drafted by the 49ers. I'm not.
Is that I was gonna say, is that an Italian supervillain? I'm sorry, that's terrible. I'm sorry if you're listening to this and I said that. I'm terrible.
Chris Redman.
I remember Chris Redman.
Didn't he play for the Falcons at one point?
He played for the Ravens.
That's what it was. Can't think of it. I don't see any other quarterback. Like, quarterbacks must have been a premium back then. Mark Bulger was a 6th rounder. Wow. Adelius Thomas was a 6th rounder. They had a lot of really good 6th rounders in this draft. Neil Rackers.
Rackers.
So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rounders in this draft that made it big. All right, 2001 Drew Brees. No debate.
So
2002 David Garrard. Hey man, he was good.
He had was the Crohn's disease and was still out here balling.
But even him, like David Garrard was one of those guys that he had some good seasons, but he wasn't anything like spectacular. So again, this must have been a very weak draft class for quarterbacks. Let's see, who was 2002? David Carr. That's why. Who was Roy Williams? Your Roy, Cowboys Roy Williams.
Mr. Horse Collar.
Mr. Horse Collar, Albert Hainsworth, Jeremy Shockey, Javon Walker, Ed Reed, Lito Shepherd.
I forgot about Lito Shepherd.
Oh, this is actually a really solid draft class outside of quarterbacks.
What year was this?
02. Josh McCown was drafted in this class. Brian Westbrook. Yeah, David Garrard. So yeah, that was pretty much for that one. 2003, we got Carson Palmer.
Yeah, he was hot back then.
Carson Palmer was really solid most of his career.
He just couldn't win. Not the big one, though.
Side note: Edge is not winning the Royal Rumble.
Obviously.
Okay. Z's number 2.
True.
I kind of want to watch, dog. Like, where can I watch? I don't want to get to that.
Do you not have the network?
No, I don't want it. I don't want to pay for it.
I'll give you my information when we finish.
Are we both able to watch it? I don't want to keep you from watching it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Awesome Wah.
Namdi?
Hey man, he got a hot wife. I don't care.
I didn't say anything. I'm asking if it's Namdi Asamoah.
Namdi Asamoah was a cornerback for the Raiders, and then the Eagles signed him trying to make that super team that flopped. But yeah, this is a really good draft class here.
I was gonna say, Breon, how much time do you have?
Senior.
I mean, I'm off tonight. What's up, Slick?
Oh yeah, then all three of us can watch the Royal Rumble disaster together.
Disaster? Why is it gonna be a disaster?
Because
his son's project.
Well, here we'll get to why the Royal Rumble might be bad in a minute. Continue.
I'm expecting something interesting. I don't know. 04 Ben Roethlisberger. We know how.
Oh, you mean the rapist?
Rapist.
I mean, they had a lot of people from there. 05 A-Rod. No.
Alex Rodriguez.
Aaron Rodgers, but okay.
I was being facetious. Relax.
06 Smoking Jay.
Russell. By the way, Russell Wilson says still when he uses sarcasm, he said, "I'm just pulling your chain, just yanking your chain."
So 06, yeah, Smoking.
No. He says pulling your leg. He says, "I'm just pulling your leg."
I'm pulling your leg. 06 Smoking Jay.
Nothing, Breon? Really? Nothing? All right, I'll keep trying.
This is a weak class here. Oh my gosh, 2007.
I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Breon. I will try again.
It's okay. I
gotta look this up. So 07 was Drew Stanton. But then again, thinking of who the number 1 draft pick in 07 was, no wonder, Jamarcus Russell.
It was a shitty ass class.
Brady Quinn.
Kevin Cobb. He's doing college. Brady Quinn's doing college football right now.
No, this is a horrible draft class. Trent Edwards, Isaiah Standback.
Go ahead and stand back for me. Watch something.
Drafted by the Cowboys. Why don't you say?
Hey.
I think I had Drew Stanton in. It was either Drew Henson or Drew Stanton. One of them. I had him in NFL Street. I think it was NFL Street 3, where you could create a team. It really worked out. I love that game. Does anybody miss NFL Street?
I have NFL Street.
I miss NFL and NBA Street. Yes.
Which one do you have, Anthony?
I have Street 2 on my PC.
I'm
going to send you a video, and if you have a PC, it works well. I won't do it if you don't have a good up-to-date PC, but I have a bunch of PS2 games on my PC.
I was going to say, is it possible for me to come over there when this is over and we play it?
Yeah, I got Pro 7 too.
Do I have to bring like an old controller or? Because I'm not playing on the keyboard.
I have 2 controllers in my room.
All right, never mind. All right, then. Done deal.
All right, so 08, Matt Ryan. No surprise.
Oh, that's fair.
09, Matt Stafford.
All right.
Gonna lead the.
It was a pretty weak class too. Sam Bradford.
Yeah. He won the Heisman though, which doesn't really mean anything. But
Right, Troy Smith won the Heisman too, and he was drafted in the 6th round.
Iman Shumpert's going to the Nets. What the fuck?
Right. Who else was in the 2010 draft? That was the year Sue and McCoy got. You know what's crazy? The next 6 picks were amazing players. Sue, McCoy, Trent Williams, Eric Berry, Russell Okung, and Joe Hayden.
What team was that?
Sue to the Lions, McCoy to the Bucks, Skins got Trent Williams, the Chiefs got Eric Berry, Russell Okung was the Seahawks, and then Joe Hayden for the Browns. We had 2 first-round picks that year. Did we?
Who cares?
Yeah, we had 2 first-round picks that year. That's crazy. That's weird because usually we don't do a lot of first-round picks. We had 2 this year. We had Russell Okung and Earl Thomas. Looking for more quarterbacks. Tim Tebow. Jimmy Clausen. Colt McCoy. So yeah, who else is it? Who is this? John Skelton. Oh my gosh.
Are these just quarterbacks?
Those are just quarterbacks that were drafted in that same year.
Because I know Des Bryant went that year. He went after Tebow.
Yeah.
To the Cowboys. That was what year? 2012 or 13?
That was 2010.
He went that early. I mean, I don't know why I thought he got drafted late after that. I don't know why I thought he got drafted in like 2012.
Because I would say that was the same. Wasn't that the same year that Crabtree got drafted?
I think it was.
2011 obviously is Cam Newton.
I mean,
2012 I have issues with this one.
Who was it?
They said Andrew Luck.
I mean, who else are you going to put there? RG3?
Russell Wilson.
I mean, I was going to say RG3, but
who's had a better career, Russell Wilson or Andrew Luck?
Russell Wilson. Super Bowl.
I was going to say Andrew Luck, but it ended too early because his O-line can protect him.
I mean, Russell Wilson's O-line can't protect him either, but you don't see him retired.
Hey, that's unfair. He had to retire due to injuries.
I think Andrew Luck will be back.
I highly doubt it. I feel
he's
like
got kids. He's got a family now. He's got kids.
Phillip Rivers has like an entire compound of kids. Just retired.
Phillip Rivers got his own NFL starting lineup.
Imagine this man's tax return. Good God Almighty!
If he paid taxes, keep in mind what he looks like. Sorry,
that's completely.
We were watching Full House as kids. No, we watched Phillip Rivers. That's Full House.
That's Phil's house.
That's cheaper by the dozen.
that's
what he's got cheaper by the dozen. That's what he got.
The reason why we call it no pull out.
Yeah, cheaper by the dozen.
He's like 3 short of cheaper by the dozen, isn't he?
No, yeah. I think he does have like 8 or 9 kids, which is ridiculous.
So what?
I want to say Cam Newton's up there too in numbers.
In kids or?
Yeah, like what? How many? Damn.
What?
I want to say Cam Newton has a lot of kids too.
How many? It's not as much as can't be as much as Phillip Rivers.
I don't know. My mom told me something. Yeah, he has 7.
Excuse me?
Wait, Chosen?
Terrell Newton has 7 children. Cashmere, Camden,
Sovereign, Dior, Cambella, Newton,
Chosen, Sebastian.
This is a goddamn. Are these real names? Are y'all reading off the names?
I am reading what I'm looking at on the internet.
Cashmere, Saint Newton, Camdius, Slang, Newton, Sovereign Dior. No sir.
No way. Here you go.
Sovereign Dior, Isabella Newton.
So the episode is gonna be called "I Got Kids Now." I don't care.
Okay.
Hold on.
I got kids.
This is what the internet says.
There you go.
And that's only 4. That's only 4 of them. He has 7.
God damn.
Oh,
Is he at least married?
Here's the names. I got the names.
Is he at least married?
Give me all the names.
All right, so Jaden.
Okay, normal.
Shakira.
Okay.
Chosen.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna hold these 2. Caesar.
See?
Caesar's a dope name. Although Caesar does make me sad when I think of what happened to Caesar in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, you gotta work. Zia.
Cashmere.
Cashmere.
No.
Hey, I got Candace Cashmere. I got Ken like that. I'm not mad at that. Candice and then Sovereign Dior.
Oh my God, what happened at the last 2? Candice. That's what happens when that ego gets a little too big.
Chosen spelled like the verb. Chosen spelled like the verb.
It's spelled as is.
It's spelled like the verb. Sovereign Dior like the adjective. Sovereign like the adjective. Dior like the perfume. What the hell is Cambia? Camitas. How do you even say that?
Let me see. What's Philip? How many does Philip have?
It's like 9.
Does he have?
Is he even married?
Philip is married. I don't know about Cam.
No, not Philip. I'm talking about Cam.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Philip has 9. Hallie, Caroline, Grace, Gunner, Sarah, Peter,
Gunner.
Claire, Anna.
I can hear this hick ass Gunner. Get her in here.
Dadgummit, Gunner.
Dadgummit.
Because I know Philip doesn't curse, so
He done knocked over my concern apple juice.
He says concerned.
That's Philip Rivers' curse word, dadgummit.
Concerned.
I can hear it now, dog. Moving on to the rest of the
These are the most Southern names I've ever heard. Gunner, Sarah, Claire, Hallie, Grace, Rebecca, Peter, Caroline, and Anna. Those are the most Southern names I've ever heard.
No, Philip Rivers looks like a redneck. Are you surprised? He's from Decatur.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's almost a Mack truck. He's almost a Mack truck if he was
from Decatur, Alabama, bro. It's no surprise.
Hey, he's close to Georgia. He's almost a Mike truck. You almost got run over by that man.
All right, we're gonna move on. 2013, they got Geno Smith. That's what I was telling you about.
Oh gosh, that disappointment.
Geno Smith, but then again, they didn't have any really good quarterbacks in that draft. We kind of knew that going.
It ain't been the same since he got his ass beat. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there.
Dog, I remember that.
Yeah, I know you do. I do too. I was like, damn, he did what happened? Broke his jaw.
Let me see. Who else is in this class? The first quarterback drafted was EJ Manuel.
Ooh, what?
Boy, the Bills have come a long way. Geno Smith was a second rounder. EJ was the only first rounder. I just passed the quarterback. Mike Glennon. Matt Barkley. Ryan Nassib. Landry Jones.
Landry wasn't bad.
He wasn't all that either. He wasn't even that good in the XFL. Looking at some of these notable names, you had Ziggy Ansah, Lane Johnson. This was a year for linemen, really. Eric Fisher, Lane Johnson, Eric Fisher, Eric Reed, Kyle Long, Cordero Patterson.
From the XFL.
Yeah, he wasn't all that in the XFL. Moving on to 2014, we got David's brother, Derek Carr. Derek Vehicle.
Derek Vehicle.
Who else was 2014 quarterbacks? I can't think of too many. He's not a bad quarterback at all. Don't get me wrong. he's kind of like that middle. Like he had a really solid season this year until the end when they really collapsed. But it is what it is. There. This was a real quarterback wise. Johnny Manziel.
Oh, God. What a train wreck.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater was 32. Derek Carr was early second rounder. Jimmy G was in this draft class.
James Garoppolo, the 4-game wonder.
The 4-game wonder. Logan Thomas out of Virginia Tech.
I would say yes, sir, but we don't support Virginia Tech in this house.
Yeah, how about that loss shot took?
Shut your ass up and keep naming players.
Tom Savage.
Motherfucker.
AJ McCarron and Aaron Murray.
AJ McCarron. I remember him at Bama. He was good at Bama, but he was average in the league. Sometimes it just doesn't transfer to him.
Yep.
2015.
What the fuck?
This is an interesting one.
I gotta send you all this.
Is Jameis Winston.
Oh my God. Why did it not?
Jameis Winston is the guy for 2015. We know that the 1 and 2 were him and
I thought Seth Rollins was the guy in 2015.
Okay, thank you. No, that's okay. That's all right. We'll call you. Don't call us.
No, you can call us. Don't listen to me.
Please don't. Okay.
All right, I'm trying to find the 2015. Hold on, I'm looking at 2015. Mariota and Jameis Winston.
What's the shit I keep scrolling, dog? What?
Hold on, I haven't looked at my phone yet.
What the fuck?
Garrett Grayson. Who the heck is Garrett Grayson?
He's a quarterback?
He was drafted by the Saints.
I've never heard of him.
Sean Mannion.
Never heard of what?
Bryce Petty.
I have heard of Bryce Petty.
He started
Bryce Petty. He was good at Baylor. Bryce Petty was good at Baylor. What the?
It was RG3, but yeah, no.
What the? What?
I don't know, dog.
Once I finish reading these, I'll look at that. 2016, I can't debate Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hate the Cowboys, but Dak Prescott is a beast.
The Cowboys hate you too.
Wow.
Yeah, we do. Certified freak.
Love.
Oh my God.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta let my little doggy out. I think he's ready to go.
So they picked Dak Prescott over Jared Goff and Carson Wentz.
Well, I mean, what have they done?
I mean,
That's true.
Exactly.
Well, Carson Wentz was going to be MVP until injuries.
Well, he woke up with a broken leg.
Paxton Lynch was a first-round pick.
Yeah. Him and Carson, they played at rival schools. I think one of them played at North Dakota State. The other one went to JMU. I think.
No, Paxton Lynch played at Memphis.
Oh, my bad. Well, I know what's the name. Carson Wentz played at North Dakota State, where they had that rivalry with North Dakota State and like some other team.
Other names that were drafted here: Jacoby Brissett.
Wow.
Cody Kessler, not Kobe. Connor Cook. Wasn't he in the XFL?
Yes.
I forget who he played for. I remember that. Cardale Jones was drafted this one. We know he was in the XFL playing for the Defenders. Dak Prescott, obviously.
The Houston Roughnecks was who Connor Cook played for.
Okay, thank you. Kevin No Hulk Hogan. Tyreek Hill was a 5th-round pick. Who was the best player, undrafted? Notable undrafted players: Will Lutz, Corey Littleton was C.J. Ham, and Aldrich Rosas. So some kickers there. And the most notable late pick has been Tyreek Hill.
Who was I looking for? Not Connor
DJ
Cook.
Peter was a late round pick. I only know that because DJ Reader plays for the Seahawks.
Who cares?
Shut up. 2017, obviously, is my homeboy.
Go.
The one and only my homeboy. I mean, was there any? I mean, he's probably the best quarterback in the league right now. No problem. He is the best quarterback in the league right now. Looking at this, crazy thing is, he wasn't even first round. He wasn't the first quarterback pick. That goes to Mitch Trubisky. This dude was number 2. Talk about a draft bust. Was, number 10. Number 12 was Deshaun Watson.
Deserves better.
No, Deshaun Kaiser.
I remember.
He was horrible. I'm surprised he's not a backup right now. Davis Webb, whoever you are. CJ Beathard.
Beathard.
That's not my fault. Tariq Cohen. I didn't know he was drafted so high. Tariq Cohen was 4th round. He was a headache to watch in college. Aaron Jones is a 5th round pick.
Well, he's definitely showing out.
The United States legalized cannabis at the federal level. I'm a federal employee. Is that
what?
All right, so I got a question. Is this man named Young Ho or Young Wei?
It's Young Wei, but I call him Young Ho for obvious reasons.
He's such a child, bro. But then again, so am I. So am I. Here, trust me.
I'm fully aware.
I've been watching Shizzle the Don's videos. He keeps saying Young Ho Koo. So I'm like, okay, his name is Young Ho.
That Young Ho, let me tell you some of that Young
Ho. You
Ho.
remember this Ho from Norfolk State?
That Young Ho had 21 points in one game. What?
You remember Miss Ho from Norfolk State, right?
Nope. Miss Ho, that's too easy.
No, I had her in Summerbridge for some computer class.
I'm sure she had a few niggas in there too. Sorry.
He said it was.
I walked right into that one.
He said it was too easy. He gave you fair warning. He said it's gonna be too easy.
Right, it was way too easy. Moving on. 2018 Lamar.
Super side note, Mule. I went old school and bought a cologne I had back in college. You may remember the Jimmy Choo.
Slip. You got the Jimmy Choos.
I had to do it to him, boy. I had to peek out on the other day too.
Big douche. Right, so 2018, you got Lamar Jackson.
I mean, obviously.
I mean, and it's so crazy because he was drafted. He was the last one in the first round. He was
32. And
Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Josh Rosen were all picked over him.
Well, I mean, you saw what happened to Baker Mayfield, and Sam Darnold is with the Jets. And then where's Josh Rosen?
Josh Rosen, I want to say, is on the practice squad for the
Josh Rosen got hoed. There were people projecting him to be the number 1 overall pick. I think Mel Kiper said.
Josh Rosen kind of ruined it for himself because he came out and said.
I wouldn't say. I think Josh Rosen. I don't think we've seen how good he can be. We play for.
We saw how good
he probably won't get that chance because he was like, even before the draft came out, he said, "Oh, I'm not going to the Browns. If I don't get drafted, if I get drafted to the Browns, I'm not going to go," which is his right. But then at the same time, people probably looked at that and said, "I don't like if I want to pick this guy. I don't think he's going to commit to whatever team."
I mean, would you want to play for the Browns?
Baker did, and look what that happened.
Yeah, I mean,
he's doing fine, but then you got to remember they kind of really built better around him too. Because
but I'm saying
if they drafted Baker Mayfield, then later on in the draft they drafted Nick Chubb.
Do y'all think that the Browns would be where they are today with Josh Rosen?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
Actually, maybe if they were going to build like that anyway, then yeah.
I think we will see eventually because I want to say he is on the practice squad for the Bucks.
Oh, he's not playing.
Yeah, that's it.
He might as well retire.
Tom Brady's playing for like another 15 years. So. Sorry, Josh Rosen's going to retire before Tom Brady retires, and that's a shame.
No, that's crazy.
That's a goddamn shame.
It is.
But who else? Quarterbacks wise, Lamar was the last one in the first round. I remember watching it because I was in the commuter lounge and we were watching that. We had that. You remember at the end of the semester they had that big midnight thing they did.
Midnight breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you get those shits like a mug.
Yep.
That mug don't sound like indoor plumbing. I was like, oh, I got to go.
Racist Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
racist. That's why his brain was flat.
Cal Laletta.
What?
I don't know. Michael Dixon was in this draft class. And Philip Lindsay was the most known undrafted player.
All right, what else you got?
Tarvarius Ward. 2019. I mean, he's small, but I mean, no debate here. Are you bigger than a fifth grader? Cal Murray.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, who else was in this draft class?
Well, there's a Pat Mahomes somewhere in there.
No, Pat Mahomes was
17.
17.
So it's his third year in the league.
Daniel Jones.
Wait. It's his third year in the league, and he's been to the Super Bowl twice in a row.
He didn't start. He sat behind Alex Smith his first year.
Oh,
Then his first starting year, he threw those 50 touchdowns.
that's amazing.
And he's never gotten all 3 years he started, he's been in the AFC Championship game.
Amazing. Anyway, who else?
He had Dwayne Haskins, which is a very sad story. Even though he got signed by the Steelers.
Dwayne Haskins
just now?
Drew Lock is in this draft class.
Wait, just now? He got drafted just now?
He got drafted, or he not drafted, but he got picked up by Pittsburgh, a couple weeks ago?
Last week.
Okay. Mike Tomlin must want to work with him, which is good.
I hope he can do it because evidently the dude's a head case, and you know how well head cases work in Pittsburgh.
Oh, the clown. Right.
Will Greer was also drafted in this one.
This is 19?
Yeah. Ryan Finley.
Okay.
Wasn't Kyle Allen in this draft class too?
Yes, I want to say.
Gardner Minshew, 6th rounder.
Hey, Gardner's not bad. He just needs to tighten up some stuff.
Yeah, Trace McSorley was in this draft.
He needs to get that
Trace
guard.
is good. Trace, I watched him in Penn State. He wasn't bad. I think James Franklin did make a lot of good choices for him because there were times where Penn State should have been in the national title game, and there was decisions they would make throughout the season that wouldn't get them there. That and just they would just run into walls when it comes to other teams that would upset them. So,
And of course, Alabama.
And then who do y'all think is the 2020 best quarterback so far?
2020 best quarterback?
Dak Prescott.
Stop.
Rookie.
2020 best quarterback. Rookie. Give me the list.
Think of the quarterbacks that started that were rookies this year.
I don't fucking know.
Ric
Anytime I think of quarterback,
Flair.
I only think of Patrick Mahomes.
I say
You had who was he?
Exactly. You don't even know half of.
I do. It was Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert.
Oh,
I'd say Justin Herbert.
Herbert
along. I mean,
not to sleep on Burrow, but Herbert balled this year.
and then Burrow did get hurt too.
Hey, Mule, you know all about Justin Herbert, don't you?
Why would I know about Justin Herbert?
Because he helped me defeat you in the championship.
I can't stand you.
I love Justin Herbert. That's my boy. I had him on both teams. Boy was baller. Oh, I got. Speaking of fantasy, I got you about basketball right now.
No, I'm getting clapped every week.
Damn. I'm trying to get Zach Levine from Bucket.
Right now?
I beat Roy. Yo.
All right, I'm pretty sure I'm like lonely in last place right now.
I do not have
Nope,
fantasy
I'm
basketball.
tied. Who is Big
I
Nar?
don't know. I'm still playing, Roy. Never mind.
So I'm tied for last place at 0-5.
I'm
Man,
sorry.
you getting clap.
But here's the issue. I am dead last in points.
Are you? Real shame.
I am dead last in points.
I just remembered Bad Bunny is going to perform at the Rumble, and I really don't want to see that.
You don't want to see him perform Booker T? Not that one.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to be watching him anyway, so I won't have to.
I mean, I'm going to watch it, but like.
I mean, still.
It's not that one. Not that one. Yeah, Jalen Hurts in this class.
Am I about to go to cookout? I think I'm gonna. God damn it! I didn't start Kawhi Leonard. He had 42 points. Crap.
Jacob Eason. I don't know why I thought he was drafted another year.
Gordon Hayward is on my starting roster. Doesn't have a game today.
Jake Eaton got some time this year.
I have a bench spot open. Why does it not tell me these things?
But yeah, that's basically it for that, man.
Kelly,
We got to count him as a quarterback now, because he started the game as a quarterback.
I need to take Gordon Hayward. Oh, I can't put Ricky Rubio there, can I? Whack.
Who's my starting lineup? Yeah, I'm about to lose. I don't care. I'm projecting.
I don't even care.
This is the projected, or this is what the score right now is 828 to 1331.
Good God, just delete the application. If I had started Russell Wilson, what the fuck?
You had started Russell Wilson. He would have said, "All righty then."
Oh, yes, I'm banging this out.
Real quick.
This man DeAndre Hunter had 90 points, not obviously points, like fantasy points. Jeez, Roy's bench went off.
The most magnificent.
Victor Oladipo. Leandro.
Right, so that's all I got for football. Well, let's go ahead and preview the Super Bowl. Obviously, everybody's going for
Chiefs, but I'm taking the Bucks. Let it be known, 31-27 Bucks, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
Are we gonna preview the Rumble here? Or are we gonna do that later when we on a different podcast?
Let's go ahead and preview which. Well, by the time they hear it, it'd be already done with. So I'm going to log in, and then we'll kind of run through the matches and whatnot. Once I get started, I'm about to put my network on, and then I gotta do some changes on to my stream, and then we'll go live on Facebook for that.
Okay.
But one more thing, I know I shared it with you all, and it's kind of weird.
Oh, by the way, I have something to share with both of you. I already told Alex, but I have something to share with both of you.
Is that an off the air thing?
Yeah. I put it in the group. I put it in one of our groups.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just want to verbalize it.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm proud of it.
All right, so basically, China is come up with a.
Oh, dude, no! Don't do this! Don't do this!
Yes, because they're sticking it up where the sun don't shine.
I'm saying, why are we talking about this?
Because
they're not.
I was going to talk about it, so I watched Shizzle Adonis video last night.
I saw it too, and I saw it too, and I also saw the video you sent me. You put in the group where you said, "I might storm the Capitol." I said, "Well, nope, can't storm the Capitol."
Would you think they have 3 days grace? Let's start a riot.
Yes, sir. SDR 2007, yes, sir.
Look, I might play it after the Royal Rumble's over.
I might play it. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, maybe. Yeah, no. If the Royal Rumble goes the way we think it's gonna go, or the way I hope it doesn't go, I will probably drive over to your house and jam in your room. Let's start a riot. This is gonna be a weird Rumble.
Drive to Connecticut. We're gonna storm the headquarters.
Okay.
We'll get
any final thoughts before we close it out?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Anything for you, Mr. Cabri?
We got some good snow today, and I absolutely love snow. Snow turns me into an 8-year-old child,
Doing
and
stuff for y'all?
huh?
It's stuck for y'all.
Yeah, it fucked us up.
That's how we were earlier in the week.
Yeah, I actually did my first months in a Jeep today. It was beautiful. Loved it. We'll be doing it again. So yeah, it was a great snow day. I'm off tonight. So I'm about to big chill.
Anything this time.
Might be off tomorrow. We'll see.
But I would not be out tomorrow.
Well, I know y'all have us ain't get no snow.
Yes, we did.
That jump turned into rain by 8 o'clock.
Oh, y'all did?
It really did, though.
Oh yeah. Y'all jump
So the
melted.
snow that we had from Thursday is gone.
Yeah. We got a little bit Thursday. It was like a Cody. It didn't get in the streets, but around like 1 o'clock in the morning.
And peep the name change.
Let's see the name change. I'm hungry.
Table? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, I got another combination picture for you.
All right, I'll take my code too, Brand, while I'm sitting here.
You
All
are
right, so yeah, but I got nothing else. You want to call it here or?
Yep. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get on out of here. We're about to start preparing for the Royal Rumble.
Feel free to join us over there on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. We'll be on a Resolution show page and just having a blast, goofing and whatnot.
Jared goofing out here. Booing.
Jared goofing. Y'all say y'all have a good one, y'all. We be out of here.
All right, bro.